Directors think in terms of limitless worlds, but when a script gets greenlit, those massive ideas usually collide with the strict reality of the budget. Physical production introduces a massive logistical tax, moving a 100-person crew across the country, securing municipal location permits, or simply waiting out a rainstorm, all burn through capital before a single frame is actually captured. This flowchart maps standard pipelines, where physical filming and digital effects run on isolated tracks. Crossing from real-world sets into post-production requires custom labor. This collision point creates a massive data bottleneck, stalling timelines and driving costs up exponentially. ZXR Studios operates as a unified cloud platform designed to bypass this friction. It allows teams to retain the authenticity of real performers and physical lenses while orchestrating digital environments natively from a single web browser. By processing physical reality and digital rendering through the exact same operating system, the financial penalties of blending those two worlds disappear. Instead of flying a crew to a distant desert or locking down a busy downtown street, productions operate entirely inside controlled LED stages. Through a process called in-camera visual effects, or ICVFX, high-fidelity environments are generated in real time and projected onto massive screens directly behind the physical actors. The real trick is the synchronization. As the physical camera moves across the soundstage, the system recalculates the perspective of the digital background instantly. The physical lens and the AI world are locked into the same mathematical space. You get the exact lighting and spatial depth of a physical location without ever pulling a street permit or losing a day of shooting to bad weather. Logistics go beyond geography. Designing a complex, sweeping camera move around a choreographed action sequence requires thousands of dollars in specialized rigging and hours of reset time for every single take. To solve this, ZXR built a living library of physical movement. When a dancer performs a routine or an actor executes a hero walk-in, that physical choreography is recorded once and stored as a permanent data template. The exact same process applies to the camera equipment itself. When a high-speed robotic arm captures a precise arc on a red carpet, the physical coordinates of that mechanical move are saved directly to the system. Once those physical motions and camera paths are digitized, they become infinitely modular. You can prompt the system with a new aesthetic and apply that exact saved movement to a completely different AI-generated character in a brand new virtual environment. The movement is already blocked, lit, and timed perfectly. By treating physical actions as reusable code, executing a complex setup for a commercial or a film drops to a near-zero marginal cost. There is one logistical hurdle that standard budgets usually cannot solve at all: losing access to your primary subject. That exact scenario happened during the production of a new music video. The featured artist on the track, Tory Lanez, was completely inaccessible due to his incarceration. Rather than scrapping the video or attempting a costly practical workaround, the team used the integrated ZXR AI stack to generate a photorealistic digital double of him, driven entirely by existing data. Working directly from the cloud, artists placed this digital double into different virtual vehicles and constructed distinct urban environments around him. To ensure the illusion held up across various angles and lighting setups, they routed the shots through a tool called Nano Banana Pro, which strictly enforces continuity in character style and wardrobe from frame to frame. They delivered a multi-location dynamic music video without a single reshoot. It proved that a cloud-native pipeline can bypass physical access restrictions entirely. This creates a highly decentralized model for post-production. Directors, editors, and visual effects artists log in through a web browser, accessing identical project files and picking up complex renders exactly where they left off. And the value of a project carries forward. Every digital double built, every LED environment designed, and every camera path recorded stays in the ecosystem, ready to be recomposed for future campaigns or alternate cuts. This architecture tree maps the process. Real-world physical sets and mechanical cameras are converted into uniform digital code, alongside AI-generated choreography. This creates a compounding effect. Every new production's LED environments or physical stunts flow directly into a central repository, constantly expanding the asset pool. The goal of this infrastructure is to empower the human filmmaker. It gives directors precise control over vastly complex tools, all centralized in a single interface. By dismantling the logistical bottlenecks of travel, setup time, and subject availability, the operating system effectively removes the budget ceiling. The only limit on a shot is exactly what a creator can picture in their head.